this is Monique from onandoffketo.com and this On and Off Keto channel. I am on a journey to lose weight using the keto diet and the intermittent fasting lifestyle. Boy, I do some fasting there, you see. But anyway, in this video, she no feel my keto princess. She don't know that she's keto, but she's keto. Anyways guys, in this video I actually did a week of keto eating. It's simple Jamaican keto meals. So if you have, you want to try out some Jamaican dishes, or you're Jamaican, you're following this channel and you're trying to figure out how you can start the keto lifestyle, then this video is for you. Of course, I say that it's easy, simple Jamaican keto meals, and the first recipe in the video is a shrimp alfredo pasta, which keto pasta is not available in Jamaica. I did buy that online, but I will leave the link below, so if you want to get some pasta in your life while being on the keto diet, you can. How was the shrimp pasta? Good. She said she want to be in my video. I'm ask her one question and she frightened. So let's try that again. How was the keto pasta? Good. I think the truck might like the pasta too. And then what else did I make this week? Oh, I made some meatballs. The meatballs are good, right? Yeah, the meatballs are really, really good. So you want to stick around for that. I left some timestamps down below, so if you... Jesus, truck man. So if you want to skip ahead to like any part in the video, any particular recipe, you can. Well, it's not a recipe, it's just me in my kitchen cooking and bringing you along. So you can jump ahead to those parts of the recipe of the video if you want, and let me know if you like this type of video, if you want to see more of me in my kitchen cooking keto meals, to give you some ideas of what you can cook when you're in Jamaica or when you're looking for really, really simple meals, because I cook almost every day, so I like the simplest things. I don't want to be in the kitchen too long. So at the end of the video, me and my family, we actually went to the beach. Did I undo everything that I did for the week? And next video, you're going to want to watch that one. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you can be notified when I put up the next video, because I did a 48-hour fast. The first 24 hours of it was a dry fast, and you really want to stick around for that video. Anyways, enjoy these keto meal ideas, and I will see you in the next one. Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. It is Sunday, Valentine's Day, and so I kind of thought it was really, really funny. I saw a picture on social media. Someone was showing the supermarket shelves were empty of Alfredo sauce, and I was like, that is hilarious that A, Alfredo pasta is the go-to Valentine meal, and B, that people are buying jarred sauce. Like, Alfredo sauce is one of the easiest things to make. It's the first pasta I learned to make. So I decided to make some shrimp Alfredo pasta for me and my Valentine today. That's my 11-year-old munchkin. So let me show you what I have going on. So I have my shrimp in here hanging out in some jerk seasoning, because as Tabitha Brown would say, that's my business. I have my garlic, my onion, a little bit of banana pepper, because I love peppers in my Alfredo. I took the tails off the shrimp, but I'm going to use them when I'm frying up to make the sauce nice and shrimpy, extra shrimpy. I'm going to be using some chicken stock, some heavy cream, some Parmesan cheese, and I'm waiting for my pasta water to boil. This has been taking forever. I'm using this pasta today that I got online because we don't have these fancy things in Jamaica. This is a protein pasta. It is made from primarily lupin flour, eggs, sunflower flour, tapioca flour, xanthan gum. It has 5 net carbs per serving, so I'm all about that, because this is going to be a cheat day, but not completely, because the meal is keto, but we are gonna indulge in some milk chocolate today, guys. Anyway, so let me get to cooking. So you want to get some butter and olive oil going in the pan, nice and happy, and then when that's nice and sizzling, I'm gonna fry the shrimp on each side, just 2 minutes per side. Take the shrimp back out and build my sauce. Super easy, guys. No need to buy jarred stuff with all these additional very low quality ingredients. Yes, not trying to overcook these shrimp at all, so I'm going to flip them over and take them out in another minute or so. Okay, so my shrimp are out, my peppers are in. You just want this to get nice and fragrant and translucent. And then I'm gonna put a bit of chicken stock in there. If you want to be fancy, that's the point. You could put like white wine in there to deglaze the pan. But I'm just going to use some chicken stock today, and then I'm going to add a little bit of heavy cream to get that creaminess, and my cheese. I added some parsley, some salt and pepper. If you're using red pepper flakes, actually if you are using red pepper flakes, you just put them in the butter first before you added the chicken stock, so that they can, you know, they can bloom in the butter. I'm just waiting on this to come back to a nice rolling bubble or simmer or whatever, and then I'll add the heavy cream and the cheese, put back my shrimps. The pasta's finally in the pot over here. Dinner's coming together nicely. So I added in my cream, and I added in those shrimp tails that I removed. I want them to boil down in the sauce a little bit to get the sauce a nice shrimpy flavor. Then I'm going to take those out and put my actual shrimp in and my cheese, and dinner will pretty much be ready. And there you have it. My tails are out, my shrimp and my cheese is in, my sauce is nice and fixed, just waiting for some pasta. Let me turn this off, because this side is absolutely done so. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So this is the final result. Deliciously creamy. My shrimp is nice and plump and soft. Oh my god, I tasted one. That garlic, oh gosh. Oh, it's dinner time. When you leave the big ass shrimp in the plate for last, yes. Earwalk one. Come baby, come baby, come baby, come baby. Hey. Hey, so it's day 3 of this keto, what I ate in a week video. Today is February 16th. I started on February 14th, right? Yesterday, what did I have? I actually started tracking. I wanted to see what my numbers look like, and I realized that I actually need to start eating more protein. Can you imagine that? Yesterday, I had 4 eggs. I had 1 whole Italian sausage, and I scrambled that up in in olive oil. So that was my fast breaker. And then I had kefir, how do you say that? Anyway, I had that with some flax chia, a little bit of stevia. That's it, because I also had a handful of pecan nuts, and I measured it out. I weighed it out on my food scale because I was really trying to track every little thing I put in my mouth yesterday. And then I had a little bit of leftover corned beef and cabbage for dinner, with a couple pieces of my daughter's KFC popcorn chicken. But anyway, that's all I had, and I still needed more protein. I managed to hit my fat, I think, yeah. And I stayed under my net carbs, which is good. Well, okay, I didn't track the few pieces of KFC that I had. So that might have put me just over the net carbs, but I feel pretty good about what I did yesterday. Today, I had heavy cream in my coffee this morning, and I'm about to make some meatballs, so let me share that with you. So the meatballs are going to be, actually let me go get that out the fridge so that it can come to room temperature. It's going to be beef and pork, of course. I love the fat of the pork in there. So let me just rest that there. That's beef and pork, and in there I'm gonna put, this is fresh thyme, this is two small poblano peppers, garlic, onion, scallion, and then I'm gonna put my jerk seasoning that goes in everything, my chili sauce, a little bit of smoked paprika, maybe a little bit of salt, and egg to bind everything up. You see my kitchen scale in the corner. Yeah, what I'm gonna have it with yet, I'm not quite sure, but we'll figure that out. I have a bunch of veggies in the fridge, so we can like do a meatball salad or meatball and some sauteed zucchini, or I don't know, we'll figure that part out. But I'm making meatballs today. All right, so my pork, my beef, all the seasonings, the powdered and the fresh seasonings are all in here, and just one little teeny tiny egg. And I'm going to get in with my hands now and make some meatballs, and I'm going to fry them up in a little bit of olive oil on the stove first, and then I'm going to put them in the oven to finish. Or I might actually, after frying them up, I think I'm actually going to, I have some leftover salsa, tomato sauce. I might just actually put that in the pan, turn it down on low, and let them go on the stovetop. We'll see how it all goes. So this is optional. You can use this in place of breadcrumbs if you want to kind of hold things together. I've had this for some time, and it's been in the back of my mind, like, should I put this in the fridge? How do I extend the shelf life? And I'm like, you know what, let me use it up. And what y'all think? I mean, it smells fine. Do y'all think I should try it? It's fried pork skin. Doesn't smell anyway. I'm gonna do like the majority of the meatballs without it, and I think I might put it in a few of the last ones. All right, so I didn't actually put any of the pork rinds in. I don't know, I just got scared. And look, I just turned my meatballs and they're holding up pretty well. So you don't actually need a binder. You just put your seasonings in, one egg, and you're good to go. Just be very gentle with them. And I'm frying them up on very low heat here now in some olive oil. And as I said, I'm gonna give them one more turn each, and then I'm gonna put some tomato sauce right in the pot and just let them kind of simmer down in that sauce until they're done. Now to figure out what I'm serving this with. Okay, so this is where this is at now. I put in the tomato sauce. I'm just using some store-bought stuff. What is this? Pasta sauce. Ingredients aren't that really good. It does have some sugar in there, but total carbs only 7 grams for a half cup. I'm not gonna drink down a half cup of sauce. That's completely fine. I've decided that it's gonna be a one-pot meal, so I'm just gonna put some broccoli in there, some tomatoes, some peppers, and I'm gonna dump some cheese in there as well, and it's gonna be a delicious one-pot meal today. I'll show you the final result in a few. Here is the final dish. It's like a meatball soup at this point, and that's completely fine with me because I have some leftover pasta, some bare pasta from our Valentine's Day shrimp Alfredo situation. I'm going to put that in a bowl with a lot of this over it, serve that to Munchkin. I'm not gonna have any pasta today. I'm just gonna eat this stuff by itself. Yep, I will be just chowing down on this today. Will it be a one meal a day? I'm not quite sure. I think a little later I might have the munchies and I will do some pork rinds with some of this sauce. Actually, I might serve that. So I might actually do pork rinds and some of this. And if I get hungry later, then I will have myself a nice creamy drink with my, what do you call those? These guys here from Primal Kitchen. I like to blend these up. It's a peptide drink with like maybe a little bit of heavy cream, some blueberries, and voila. There you can have a keto milkshake that is delicious. I might even put some nuts in there for more protein, more fat, all of that, because this is just one meal. So yeah, that's today's dinner. Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. I just left the hairdresser. I got a haircut. Do you like the curls? So I did not film yesterday, Wednesday, the 17th of February, because all I had yesterday was my kefir and, you know, my nuts and my flax and everything else in there. And we had leftover meatballs because I had made, you saw me made those meatballs that were delicious, and we had a good serving left over for the other. Don't you love when you make a meal and there's enough for everybody to enjoy and not scrimp the next day? I love that. So those were the only 2 meals that I had yesterday. I try to only have the kefir because it's higher in carbs. It's like 10 grams of carbs per cup. So I measure it out, and trust me. But I only have it like, you know, meatballs are low in carbs, obviously. So perfect time to have that. So today I'm making, oh, the breeze. I am gonna make a callaloo, which is a Jamaican greens. I don't know what to compare it with for you guys. Maybe spinach, or maybe, what's that one? Collard greens. Maybe like that, but not as tough. So I'm gonna make a little bit of that greens, just saute it with some whole heap of veg. Let me show you what I have going on. As always, I have a lot of vegetables: garlic, onion, banana pepper, purple pepper, red bell pepper, tomatoes. There's a little bit of hot pepper in there, but the pepper not a heat, so I think munchkin will be fine. I have sausage, so I'm gonna put these in and sweat those first, because I'm gonna put chicken in there as well. This is just one chicken breast, so I'm gonna cook that down in the scallion, onion stuff, and then put everything else in and just make one dish today. So my chicken is down in the garlic, the onion, and stuff. I'm just kind of making sure that that gets cooked through. And I think it's about where I need it to be. So I'm just really gonna dump everything else in, and lunch will be ready. I seasoned the chicken with some of this stuff, which is delicious. It has no MSG, and it has pretty good ingredients: pimento, garlic, onion, black pepper, celery, salt, sugar. Don't worry about that sugar count because it has 0 carbs. So, you know, as Jamaicans, as black people, we'll put a little bit of sugar in all their seasonings, and it will actually help to bring the flavors out, so that's fine. I will leave a link below so you can pick it up online if you would like to, if you're not watching from Jamaica and you want to try out our very clean seasonings here. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. So I just added in everything else, the sausage, the peppers, and I'll let that go for just a few minutes so that the sausage can warm up and cook down, and then I'm going to dump. I didn't even show you my callaloo. So here's my greens. It's in this bag. It's shredded. It's dark leafy green. I love that stuff. It helps to, of course, bring your iron up and stuff. And we have some juices going in the bottom of the pan, so that's good. When I put the callaloo in, it will sweat a little bit more and help that to cook, and we'll be in business. All right, let me dump the callaloo in now. All right, so my greens are in. I might actually add just a splash, the tiniest bit of chicken stock in the pan to get it going. And I'm definitely gonna add a bit of butter for some extra fat. And I might sneak some some grated cheese, some shredded cheese in here to punch up the flavor, because munchkin, she's not a fan of this green, but it's good for her. So I just try to zhuzh it up and she'll wax it all down. It's fine. I definitely added some more of my spice mix here, my chicken seasoning, to the pan so that the greens are seasoned as well. You want to season at every step of the way, of course. I still have some juices forming at the bottom of the pan, so I'm gonna hold off on the chicken stock and let this just sweat for a couple minutes more to make sure I need it or not. Let's see. So I didn't add the chicken stock because, as you can see, we have enough juices forming in the pan. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I don't want callaloo soup. I'm not trying to make that. So I just added in the last of a little bit of cheese that I had shredded myself, because I prefer to shred my own cheese instead of buying that. It just tastes so much better when you get good quality cheese and shred it in yourself. Shout out to my Ninja situation that I got there. That's my food processor. So I used to shred my cheese, and I absolutely love it for that. I haven't even started to use it for anything else. I know it can do miraculous things, but that's my cheese shredder right now. So yeah, just put in that little bit of cheese to amp up the flavor so that munchkin will love it. And this pot is really ready to go. We will have some leftovers, not a lot, but I love to use these kind of leftovers for like delicious scrambles. Whatever is left will be a scramble for me tomorrow for my lunch. And so you can use it to make an omelet or a scramble. That is my favorite way to use whenever I have like callaloo or chopped greens left over like this. Delicious. Hey guys, it's Friday. It's the last meal of this series, and usually I don't cook on a Friday, but I eat on a Friday, right? So forget all that. It's Friday. Let's go get some fast food stuff. May I cook on my yard because you got food at home, right? Yes. So I'm actually doing a very traditional Jamaican meal today. I'm doing some stew beef, or beef stew as you might call it wherever you're from. So let me show you what I have going on. So this is my pot of stew. I have the beef going down in this pot here, and then in a few minutes I'm going to add all this stuff. So you know me and my pound of seasoning already. I have tomato, bell peppers, this is a hot pepper, a Scotch bonnet pepper, garlic, onions, scallions there. This, I was just chopping up, of course some fresh thyme. I was just chopping up a chayote to go in there. This is a half of it. Do you know what chayotes are? Have you ever used this in your dish? In Jamaica we call this chocho. I think in other Caribbean countries they call it Christophine. So as a kid, you couldn't get me eat this stuff at all because we tend to put it in soup, and I don't like it like that. But I've come to realize that it is a good potato sub when done properly. So like I'm going to add it in my beef stew almost close to the end, so it'll still have a little bit of a bite to it. I'm gonna dice it up just like I would a potato in my stew, and it will still have a bit of bite when I'm actually eating, and I love it that way. This is my favorite side dish along with zucchini. Whenever I'm doing these stews, I tend to do charred zucchini and chayote as my side because you want that kind of potato-y mouthfeel and something to kind of sop up gravy. So that's one of my favorite side dishes to go with anything that I stew. I don't have zucchini today, so I'm just gonna put this in my stew itself like I would dice up potatoes really small. And then for the side dish, I have some greens that need to be used up. So I'm gonna have that. Even though I had greens yesterday, I think I'm gonna have that again today. We'll see how I feel though. So the last meal when I made the stew beef, I didn't actually take any videos when we ate. And you know, I had ample opportunity because I made enough beef. We had it Friday, we had some Saturday, we even had a little bit of leftover Sunday after I came home from the beach. This one behind the camera, she was hungry again and went and ate the last of it, but it was really good. Beef is one of my favorite meals to have. I always have stewed beef on hand, and so you won't see the finished product of that, but I will leave some clips of the beach here for you so you can enjoy it if you're not in Jamaica and you are a little bit cold where you are right now. Tell me in the comments which one of these recipe ideas you liked. Which one are you going to try? Please tell me below. I'm in the comments answering and interacting with you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Remember to hit that subscribe button. The water is so pretty. Waves. Waves Beach, or beside Waves Beach. I think that's Waves right there. And we're getting a natural petty. The best way to get the kuro off your foot bottom. Ask me what a kuro is.